Hi there, it's Rick from Pickle, and pickle me Rick if I haven't got something good for you today. We're going to be doing a wicking bed. What's a wicking bed? It's not a ricking bed, it's a wicking bed. So just like a candle, the string will draw up that wax when the flame's on it. This garden will draw water from the bottom and constantly rehydrate the plants. So we might only have to water here maybe once in every 2 weeks. We're making our wicking bed today in a bathtub. Bathtubs hold water and we don't want to drown our plants, so we drill a hole. Normally we would drill a hole in a bathtub, but this is a cast iron bathtub and super tough, so we've simply cut a hole with a metal cutter along here. What this means is when the bath fills up to about that height, it will leak out here. It can never fill up and drown the plants. So let's go on and work out how this is going to work. In the bottom layer of our bathtub, we're going to put rock dust. Now we can use stones this size down to gravel. Any of that will be fine. I've chosen this because it's what I've got on site. But if you had to choose a perfect world, you might choose 5mm bluestone. But any gravel or stones will do. The bluestone will also add minerals for your plants. We're going to fill this up to just above the height of here so that we have a medium for the water to sit in. Next thing, we've got to load this bathtub with this gravel now. Just try that from that angle. While I'm doing this, it's important to remember, make sure you put the plug in. It would be devastating to fill it up. And find all your water running out the bottom. Okay, I reckon we can just about tip that in. We'll go 1, 2, 3 up. Yep. 1, 2, 3 up. Perfect. Right. So we've filled this gravel up to just above the level of the cut so that water can pass through here and that the garden won't sink down. That's the first ingredient of our 3-ingredient cake. The second ingredient in our 3-ingredient cake is shade cloth. Don't go buy out something new, any old shade cloth will do. Its purpose is to separate the stones from the compost that we're going to put in. So pretty easy to do. We're just going to lay it like a sheet in our garden bed. We're getting very close to a garden bed where I can hide and pretend that I'm working out here. Okay. Okay, so the third ingredient in our 3-ingredient cake is compost. Now, it may seem that we're putting a lot of compost in, because we are, but it's for 4 seasons. The first season we're going to go heavy feeders, cabbages in the winter or maybe tomatoes in the summer. Second season we drop down a little bit. By the 4th season we're doing lettuces and onions because it's not so much demanding. By the end of the 4th season we lift this whole shade cloth out, we toss the compost out and we renew it again. Okay, let's fill it up. Okay, we're at the final stages now of this race. The cake's made. We're going to put our seedlings in. I've got kale here. I'm going to pop it in. It's pretty easy to go in, it's in compost. Always plant your kales and cabbages in quite deep. Take about half the first leaf off so they're not under root pressure. And we're going to water our seedlings in. And we will have to water our seedlings in for a couple of weeks until their roots get down. Once their roots get down into that table of stones and water, we only have to water once every 2 weeks. Okay, we're just watering in our babies now. We're going to fill this bath until it leaks out here. And we'll see it run. Then we know we've got a good water supply. We have to keep these plants watered for a couple of weeks until they get their roots down. After that, we've got a water reservoir at the bottom that's going to keep us going in summer for maybe 2 weeks, winter for even longer. Now that's really handy if you want to go away for a weekend on a 40-degree summer weekend and come back and find all your plants dead, or you can have them in your wicking bed and they're still cranking along. Or if you're just damn lazy like me and you can find any way to reduce work, it's got to be a good thing. So yeah, last thing is just watching that run out, which is going to take a little while. So I can just sit there. There you go. So now our water supply is in. We can take the water out.